Hello YouTube, this video will be about the electronics for my little CNC lathe project, and I had the ambition to record a video about mounting everything here to this box and the complete wiring, but unfortunately I got some kind of pollen allergy attack while doing it, so I had to stop the recording because it just wasn't gonna be a good video. So I will quickly show you how I mounted this little box here. I took some angle steels and mounted to both sides, and then a piece of flat steel or flat bar down under here. So very simple, but it took some time. It would be nice to have a welder. Anyways, everything is now wired up, and I think that this video will be aimed towards the AC servo, since it ain't too much of videos about AC servos on YouTube. The in and output ports that are of interest here is connected to the servo driver through this one here. And since I'm not very good at soldering and I don't enjoy it a lot, I bought this little piece here. So this one here makes so that I can connect a regular cable. It's a bit too long, sorry about that. I will get a shorter later. So this one goes up here and into this one, and then I have screw terminals here, so I don't have to solder and the solder pins if I want to change settings. This one was $7 I think on Amazon. I have now connected the AC servo driver so that I can start the spindle simply by pressing this one. And as you can see here, I have speed set to 700 RPMs, and I'm currently getting 670, so it's a bit too low, but that can be fixed pretty easily inside the AC servo driver. So if I change speed here, it should accelerate. Let's try and stop it. So that is pretty basic. So I will show you how I connected it to get it to work like that. Let's put the light on again. So it's very simple. This black cable here is from ground 1 and goes to pin number 13 into this one, and then into the servo driver. And then this one here, VSO, variable voltage, red one, that goes into pin 25 up here. And what I had to change inside the servo driver was PN settings. So I had to set PN number 2 to 1. Then I had to set PN number 3 to 1. So after I changed PN002 and PN003 both to 1, I had to restart the driver, and after I restarted the driver, the motor instantly started to almost idling, one can say. It turned at a very low RPM, like 25 or so. And I suspected that it wasn't really 0.0 volt here on my cheap controller, even though the spindle ain't turned on, and I measured and was correct about that. I then found a setting into the servo driver PN161 where I could make so that the driver doesn't, the motor doesn't run if the signal from here is lower than 80 millivolt. So that solved the problem. So that was pretty much it to get it to work, just to run the spindle. Let's try and connect the AC servo so that one can use it as a stepper motor. Sorry if I'm speaking a bit too close to the microphone, but I have to have the camera here. So I've now connected this blue one here to COM+1 y-axis, and this one and this little red one here, these two will go into pin number 3, I think. Yes, pin number 3. Got a little sheeting paper here. And then this little red one here should go into pin number 4. I connected this yellow one here to pulse negative on the CNC controller, and this one should go to pin number 14. So this one will have to go under here. That's why I placed this one a bit higher. It's very nice to be able to go under. So pin number 14. Camera is a bit in the way here, it's a bit hard to see. Alright, so then we only got one more cable to connect. So I now connected a green one here to direction negative, and this one should go to pin number 5. So that will be this one here. Right, so the servo driver is now connected so that it will receive pulse and direction signals from the CNC controller, and I had to set PN002 to 2 to get it to work. And yeah, I can show you some movement. So let's say I want to use live tooling here. Come in, drill a hole, then rotate 90 degrees. So now it's done. I can drill a hole here and rotate, let's say 90 degrees more, and so on. So that was part of the reason why I wanted a servo for driving the spindle, and it's started to thunder again now, so I think I will have to end this video, but I will come back with much more information on the servo driver. This is just the beginning.